changing channels, and they were doing the CSI Miami spoof. The young man who played the police officer, who was then morphed into me, was a really nice guy, whose name was actually Gabriel. And when he was done, he said, "Hey man, it's been great working with you. I got you a little wrap present," which is a fairly common thing sometimes. So he got a little gift, and he said, "I'll leave it in your trailer," because we were still working. I said, "Great, it'll be awesome." So we finish work, I go back to my trailer, and sitting on my counter inside my trailer, folded up very neatly, a pair of pumpkin-colored bikini brief underwear. And I thought, now that's an odd gift to give a guy, especially seeing as they're clearly used. They weren't in a package or anything. And I'm like, that's weird. So I took the underwear to the production office, right, the trailer, and I was gonna say, look what this dude gave me. He gave me underwear. And right as I got to the door, the AD, Adrian, opened the door and he goes, "Hey man, that guy who was just here left you this beer and this thank you note." And I was like, well, that makes total sense. That's a normal gift to give a guy. Who the hell left me underwear? I don't know. So I'm like, okay, all right, somebody's messing with me. I get it. Somebody's leaving me dirty underwear. Pumpkin-colored men's bikini brief underwear. So the next day on set, I'm like, we're doing the Dr. Sexy thing, and I see Jared and Jensen, I'm like, very funny guys. Like, what are you talking about? And Jared said, I have no idea what you're saying. And I said, all right, seriously, guys, the underwear in my room, used underwear. Like, dude, I don't know what. Sorry. Now I'm thinking, who the hell? Now I'm really confused. And so I walk around the set, the wardrobe department's trying to figure it out. Everybody's looking around like, who played this joke on Richard? Who put underwear, used men's underwear, in his trailer? And people are asking the wardrobe department, they're asking the transportation department, everybody's checking around because it seems kind of creepy, right? Finally, the next day, Misha comes to me and he says, I understand there was some underwear in your room. I'm like, yeah, man, it's weird. He goes, it's mine. Why'd you put it in my room? Like, I didn't put it in your room. The day we were doing the warehouse scene where you and Dean and Sam were talking, I had soup for lunch. I took the soup in the car had a bump, the soup went to bag. Everywhere, so I had to change all my clothes. They gave me a new wardrobe and they even washed my underwear for me. And they must have thought your trailer was my trailer, and so they folded it up and put it in your trailer thinking it was my trailer. And I said, okay, that answers one question. The other question I have for you is why, in the name of all things holy, do you have pumpkin-colored men's bikini brief underwear? And he said, well, I was out of underwear. It was dirty. Everything was dirty, and I went to the drawer, and it was the last pair I had. I said, okay, we're halfway there. I get that you ran out of underwear, so you were picking the dregs. But why did you go out and buy a pair of men's bikini brief underwear that was pumpkin in color? And he said, I didn't buy it. A fan gave it to me. And I remember looking at him and thinking, what kind of loser would wear underwear that a fan gave you? So he said, can I have the underwear back? And I said, actually, unfortunately, I've already hook it up with the production office, which I had. So we went back in to the production office where that was hanging on the wall, and I wrote with a Sharpie on it, "This underwear smells like Cass." And now it's permanent art. Yes. Only 2 answers. And this is, okay.